Hi everyone, this is Migs.
And this is Meg.
And we're from Sneaks and Ball PH. So today we have a quick look and unboxing on the women's Air Jordan 3 Laser Orange. To start things off, once again, Meg is here because Jordan Brand did something annoying yet again, because this colorway of the Air Jordan 3 is super awesome, but it only comes in women's sizes. So with this colorway of the Air Jordan 3, they are doing it again, which is the white base with the elephant print and just hits of color. So this one is laser orange, but as you can see, it's a little bit more on the yellow. Right?
Yeah, it's not like full-on orange kind of thing.
So I don't know why they call it laser orange, but they do that all the time, just
cool.
like with the Pantone colors. Yeah. So starting off with the unboxing, we have the Jordan 3 box, and this is her first pair of Jordan 3s. So how did you find the box? Because as I told you before I got these, the Jordan 3's box is the best box
He
ever.
really emphasized like the box, like how good the box is, and actually, yeah, it's the best shoe box I've ever seen. I don't have as much shoes as you do, but like really good box. I really like it.
So for the Air Jordan 3 box, you have elephant print here on the main body. Then you have a removable lid in white with a gigantic Jumpman with that laser orange. You have Jordan Air branding here on this side as well as the other side. Then you have your sizing and colorway information. So time to take these out of the box. So if you can do the honors. Okay, so just take off the top lid and you have more elephant print paper.
Oh my goodness.
So
It looks so
they
good.
are so clean.
Wow.
I'm really bitter. So may I have this one? It also comes with a hang tag, and the hang tag is huge and I really like it. So starting off with the tech specs on the Air Jordan 3, for the outsole you have that signature Jordan 3 traction pattern with that pivot point here in the forefoot, and then you have some concentric circles. And then for the other parts of the outsole you have pretty thick cuts of rubber, but it has this texture all throughout. So if you can see, it has those like mini asterisk looking things. But then on the forefoot it actually has stars. This outsole is pretty durable because you know it was made in the late 80s, and if anything made in the late 80s is tough as fuck.
It lasts forever.
And even though this was a basketball shoe, normally people use it for casual use nowadays, and for casual purposes this will pretty much grip most things. And then before we get into the cushion, I'll just remove the hang tag for a bit because it's, you know, it's kind of distracting. This hang tag is huge. So for the cushion, the Jordan 3 Laser Orange has the same cushion setup as any other Air Jordan 3. So you have a polyurethane midsole, you have an encapsulated air unit here in the forefoot, and a visible air unit here in the heel. Jordan Brand has been making some really good polyurethane midsoles as of late. So how do you feel about this polyurethane midsole?
I really like it. Actually, I was walking around with it and it was really soft. I got surprised because it was such a bulky shoe.
Well, especially if you're used to like Ultra Boosts and, you know,
flats.
You know, flats, really.
Crocs. Joke lang. I'm kidding.
She mentioned Crocs on this channel. The polyurethane that they've been using has been really soft, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Because what they used to do before is stiffen it up a lot.
Why?
Because it lasts longer.
Oh, stuff from the 80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not stuff in the 80s. Actually, the stuff in the 80s is more like this. But the ones from the mid-2000s all the way to like 2015, 2016, they were really stiff and hard because they wanted the collectors to have it for a long time without it crumbling. So I'm not sure if this will still crumble like the originals from the 80s. Only time will tell, so please subscribe now so that 5 to 10 years from now we can give you an update on the polyurethane midsole.
Review the same shoe.
Then moving on to the materials, they have really been killing it with their Jordan 3 materials as of late because this leather is super soft.
Yeah, it's so premium. Like,
Yeah, so it has a tumbled leather upper and it's this really nice white, and the texture is just really nice and it's very soft to the touch. And of course, when it's soft to the touch and premium feeling, it's also soft when you put your foot in.
Yeah.
Then for the other materials, you do have some nubuck for the elephant print, and it's actually premium as well, so a lot of premium materials on this shoe. Then you also have some perforated leather here at the ankle collar and some of it here on the side of the midfoot, and then you also have it here on the tongue. Then you have the signature heel tab of the Air Jordan 3 in this rubbery plastic, And there you have the Jumpman logo as well as the Air. Then you also have a little bit of plastic throughout the shoe here on the eyelets. And then you have some nice flat laces. And then the last thing for the materials, you do have a polyurethane insole in this. And the difference between an ortholite and a polyurethane is that an ortholite is a little bit more fluffy, but the polyurethane will last you a longer time. Like an ortholite can kind of bottom out within your first few wears. And that's normally what you see on either cheaper shoes or shoes with like a lot of cushion because you don't really need the insole to be comfortable. So for example, the Ultra Boost, it has a really cheap ortholite insole because the Boost does most of the heavy lifting for the cushion. But since you do have a polyurethane midsole, it won't hurt to have a polyurethane insole as well. Then for fit and sizing, this is a 6.5 women's, or it'll convert to a 5 men's. So I don't know, but if you wear a 5 men's, no judgment here. But this is a 6.5 women's. And how did it fit?
I really like the fit. I mean, like usually when it's a 6.5, like a half size, it either leans towards like the 7 or the 6. I liked it. It was actually exact. And it's, I don't know, it gave my toe a little bit of allowance. So I think it was pretty great. Like, I love the fit.
So if you want that really nice casual fit, true to size is pretty good, especially since you have these nice and soft materials as well.
Perfect.
Then for the aesthetic details, here on the outsole, you do have that gray, white, and that laser orange. Then you have orange here on the Jordan branding. Then you also have laser orange here at the heel part of the midsole. In the heel part as well, you have that visible air unit. And how do you like visible air? Do you like seeing it? Do you think it makes a difference style-wise?
As long as it's not too much, I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Oh, okay, so
I think it's okay.
If you like have as much air as like my LeBron 7s, is that too much? That's too much air.
No,
okay.
too much air, yeah.
And then you also have your elephant print, which is the signature feature of Jordan 3s. So how do you like the elephant print? It's your first time.
Yeah, it's funny because I hate animal print, but when I saw this, I was like, what? That's so clean. Like, how did they pull that off?
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because I've never really thought of it as elephant print because I'm just like, aren't elephants plain?
Yeah.
But they call it elephant print and it's a pretty cool aesthetic. So, you know, I'm gonna give them a pass for that.
Rhino print.
Then of course, all throughout the upper, it is this clean white leather. And then you have some more laser orange here on the Jumpman that's stitched in at the tongue. Here on the first two plastic eyelets. Then you also have that laser orange behind the tongue and on the polyurethane insole. Then here at the heel tab, you do have that Jordan Air branding that's in black. So since this isn't an original colorway, you do have Jordan Air here on the heel. This is actually how Jordan brand kind of differentiates between an original colorway and a non-original colorway. Because for the OG colorways, instead of Jordan, you have Nike written here.
Oh. Wow.
And then instead of Jordan Air, it's Nike, then a swoosh, then Air.
Oh.
So do you like this one better, or like you don't really mind if it's a Jumpman or if it's a Nike swoosh?
No, I don't really mind.
See? So, you know, I think it's just die-hard sneakerheads who really give a shit about that. So, then for the overall aesthetics, how do you find your Jordan 3 laser oranges?
Oh, it's so funny because when he first like saw these online, he was like, do you want to get these and we can review them? And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. But when I saw them, I was just like, oh my god, I don't know if I could let it go because it's so clean. And the thing is, I don't like orange, nor do I like elephant print, but it's so clean. So I was like, I think I have to keep this.
When I saw these online, I first told her like, yo, why is it just in women's sizes?
Yeah.
I want these. I want these. So essentially what happens is whenever there is a shoe that I really want to get my hands on and I really want to see in person, but it's in a women's exclusive, that's where my girlfriend comes in. But indeed, it is really clean and I'm just really jealous. So hopefully Jordan Brand releases this sometime down the line in men's sizes, but normally that doesn't happen. So for now, it's for the ladies.
Keep on being jealous.
Then for the price, the Air Jordan 3 retails for 9,695 pesos here in the Philippines, or $190 US. So it is quite a hefty price tag for the normal person, but for all of the people who really wear a lot of Jordan retros, this is sort of the standard price. So do you think they're worth it?
You did not tell me it was this expensive. Considering that like you're gonna use this for a long time, I suppose, and it's really sturdy. I think it's okay. Yeah.
This is a tank. These did release on the sneakers app, but they did sell out pretty fast. So
They did?
Yes, they did. So I'm really lucky that I got myself a pair. Well,
You
got
got yourself.
you a pair. I vicariously got myself a pair.
I live vicariously through him.
But I think they will be available over at some consignment stores such as Cop Garden or maybe Rock and Soul Philippines. So there you have it, guys. That was our quick look and unboxing on the women's Air Jordan 3 Laser Orange. So if you liked the video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Then if you have any comments, questions, or any suggestions for any future videos, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below as well. Then also sound off in the comment section down below if you want some more women's releases and if you want to see Meg some more on the channel.
And sound off in the comment section below if you want Migs to try on a pair and review a pair of Crocs.
And then if you haven't already yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notification. It would help us out a lot here at Sneaks and Ball PH.
Crocs and Ball PH.
No!